away from what's been trending and what you've been talking about, let's talk about security. Now, we've talked about the North, we're talking about Bedinungweri and Borno, but this time we want to talk about how you can keep your home safe. And joining us on the program is a security consultant, CEO, the Barricade Executive Protection Limited, expert in national defense equipment, Mr. Ademola Adetubero. Mr. Adetubero, thank you so much. Looking good as always.
Thank you.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
So let's begin with some of the tips that you've always shared with us. We put up a picture of literally having chains holding the house, but that was just to amplify what we're trying to talk about. I know that's not what you're talking about. So how best do we protect our homes? Maybe begin with some of the things you've highlighted.
Okay, thank you so much for having me once again. Happy New Year to viewers, and thank you, Uncle. So how best can we protect our properties? I'll just share some safety tips with us. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about this morning is how you can strengthen your door post, your door lock, and your property. And how can you do that? 3S. C. You see 3S. That is C. Speak and secure. C there talks about installing cameras, installing smart cameras in your property. Speak there talks about using video doorbells, so that you don't have to open your door. You can actually talk through the video doorbell to the person out there that want to gain entrance into your property. Then the secure there talks about enabling motion sensor, so that once someone comes into your perimeter, you get a notification on your mobile device, and that immediately you can tell if you want the person and if you don't want the person. So that is number one. Number two, tips I'm going to leave with us is protect, plan, protect, and prepare. Plan, prepare, protect. When it comes to emergency preparedness, so it's not enough for you to have all of this, to have the fire extinguishers, to know what to do. So the first thing is to map out, your exit path. Okay, I've spoken about the smart surveillance system. See, speak, secure. Can we go to the next one?
Yeah, we can go to the next one. Can I just keep going?
Okay, so strengthen entry point, lock, reinforce, protect. What do I mean by lock? Use deadbolt locks, as you can see on the presentation. Reinforce your window locks and shutterproof films. At the moment, the only way where the home burglars, how they come in is through the windows, because most of the time now our burglary proof are weak. So you want to reinforce your burglary proof. You want to protect. You want to inspect and strengthen every spot regularly. You want to protect and strengthen every force regularly. The next one, please.
All right, just go ahead, Mr. Adetubero. Yes, just go ahead.
The next one is lighting as a deterrent. Lighting as a deterrent. And how can you use lighting as a deterrent? Light stops intruders. Light stops intruders. So you want to ensure that you lighten every dark spot in your around your property. You want to use indoor timers. Indoor timer is an element of surprise, because when someone comes to your door, either your doorpost or into your property, and the indoor timer comes on, once it sees them, right, is an element of surprise which you can use to deter, instill fear, in the intruder. So light, dark spot.
Just a moment.
And the last one.
Just a moment. Yes. Before you get to the last one, I want you to be able to capture this economic strata of everybody. Some of this thing looks like for people who have the means to have some of these things. Some people can't put on their security light because of the power bill now. Some people don't have the resources. They don't have the resources, for instance, to be able to do some of the technology you're talking about. So I would like you to look at those set of people as well as the haves and the have-nots.
Thank you so much. I actually thought about everyone, and that's why these tips we have brought, it's something that it's at the average. It's on the average. It's something everyone. Smart cameras are not expensive, are not that expensive. Security is not cheap. Security requires planning. Security requires budget, not only for the country, even at the home front. So it's something everyone needs to pay attention to. So what I've done is to ensure that all these tips are what everyone, if you plan towards it, they can achieve it, because they're not that expensive.
All right, I know you have the last one. I wanted you to land on that last one before we wrap up.
So the last one is emergency preparedness. Emergency preparedness, and there you have to use the 3 P's. The 3 P's, the first P is to plan, which is to map out your exit path. Don't wait until it happens, plan ahead. We're not praying it will happen, but just plan for it. So the first thing is to plan, map out your exit path. The second thing is to prepare, which means run safety drills. Run safety drills with your family. Let even your children, your wife, probably when you're not at home, let everyone know what to do. Let everyone get acquaintance, with what to do. Then the last thing is to protect, which means what? You prep your safety kit. Get familiar with your safety kit. You want to do that. Thank you so much.
We must thank you so much for giving all of these tips, and we'll keep calling on you time and again to help us out. Security consultant, CEO, the Barricade Executive Protection Limited, expert in national defense equipment, Ademola Adetuberu. Thank you so much for coming on the program. Thank you. All right, we'll take a quick break now from all of that, and we'll be talking fintech. Some gentlemen who are doing great things, and they are building as far as that hub is concerned. I'll be joining my colleagues in just a moment. Join us again.